Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. And we've got a lot to cover today, including new Super 7 ThunderCats Ultimates reveals. We've got a new Ghostbusters Afterlife Plasma Series 2-pack, McFarlane Toys with their DC Multiverse Gotham Knights figures, and the Hasbro Haslab Rancor continues to lose backers. So let's jump right into it. So welcome to a Monday edition of TNINews. Now you might be noticing this this sling around my arm. So it's not really that major. I apparently strained some ligaments or something, tendon, something in my elbow. Best I can equate it to is like a tennis elbow, which no, I wasn't playing tennis, but I'm not exactly sure how I did it, but basically I have to kind of try and keep this arm immobile as much as possible, let the elbow have some time to heal up, which is not terribly easy, being it's my right arm, and which I use all the time, especially when I'm working on the computer, but there you go. But that's probably why I didn't do a live stream yesterday. In fact, that's definitely why I didn't do a live stream yesterday for Sunday. But I did want to try and crank out a regular news video for you guys. Now, it is Thanksgiving week, so, you know, I might get one more video out to you guys this week. I'm not entirely sure. I probably am not going to do a live stream this coming weekend between my arm and, again, being Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to wait until probably the weekend after to get those going again. But as I said, we do have a bit of news to go over today, and let's start off with the Marvel front. So I don't have a whole lot for you guys in the way of Marvel news today. However, I did want to let you guys know, those of you who are interested in getting that Marvel Legends Target exclusive What If Captain Carter in the stealth outfit that she wore in the season finale of season 1 of the animated series, that figure has started to hit Target physical stores. It's not available online as of yet. I assume at some point they'll probably put it up there. Maybe this weekend for Black Friday or something, I don't know. But it has started actually hitting physical stores. So if you want that figure, you probably want to start checking your local Targets. Also, I've gotten a few reports that the Quasar figure, the Walgreens exclusive here in the United States, has finally started to hit some Walgreens stores. Mostly on the East Coast, or actually more specifically Northeast Coast. So I don't know how widespread they are at this point. It is not yet listed on the website. I previously told you how the Nova figure had been listed. So hopefully the Quasar figure will be listed online at some point as well. But if you're wanting to get your hands on that one and you haven't resorted to buying it from overseas, you know, the figure's been out in Canada and other places overseas for a while, but it looks like it has finally made its way here to the US shores. And again, hopefully at some point they will make it available online as well. Okay, now let's move into some Star Wars news. And the only thing I have for you today is just a quick update on that Haslab Rancor campaign, the Black Series Rancor. So that campaign is definitely struggling. I talked about this on Friday. You know, you may recall Friday they had a live stream where they revealed the remaining 2 stretch goals for this campaign, a Salacious Crumb and a Luke Skywalker figure. And I guess many people were not too happy with those stretch goals, because ever since then it has been bleeding backers all through the weekend. So you know, it's lost definitely, you know, around 300 or so backers since Friday, which of course Friday was meant to be something to increase backers, not decrease them. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that this campaign is going to actually fail. You know, there is definitely a theme where we see with these where a lot of people wait to the last minute. They also possibly have not added in many of their overseas backers. You know, they sell these overseas outside of Hasbro Pulse, and they at some point usually will end up adding those sales into the counter, but it's not automatic, and so those might not be reflected at this time either. It's also possible if they really struggle, they might extend the you know, the due date. You know, this right now has over 14 days till it ends, so they might push that. We've seen them do that before. I believe they did that with the Unicron figure. So, you know, they might do that with this one as well. I don't know. But definitely, you know, I've never seen one of these campaigns lose backers like this one has. You know, you might see it fluctuate a little bit, go down a little bit, but never quite to the scale that this one is seemingly shedding backers. So definitely will be interested to see how this plays. You know, I've always wondered if they would actually allow one of these campaigns to fail, being they've already gone through much of the tooling and all that stuff with the prototypes and stuff. So, I mean, that costs money as well. So are they just going to really throw all that away? I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. You know, and if you plan on backing the Rancor, let me know. If you were backing the Rancor and you changed your mind, you know, let me know. Is it because of the stretch goals? I think that's probably the main reason why we're seeing the backers you know, go down, is because they just weren't, people were thinking that we were probably going to get something like a Rancor Keeper or such, and the fact that we didn't, you know, they decided they didn't want to back this campaign. So you know, I'm sure other factors have prevented people from maybe going forward, like price, or just wasn't super excited about getting a Rancor to begin with, or, you know, things like that. But I think probably what we're seeing here is just people who were thinking the stretch goals were going to be better than they were, at least one or two of them, and decided that this just wasn't for them. Now, as for the other two campaigns currently going on Haslab, the G.I. Joe Skystriker, that one is currently up to 5,617, so it at least is moving in the right direction. However, it is moving very slowly at this time. So, you know, that's another one. I mean, again, I think it will get backed, but we'll just have to wait and see if it gets a huge influx at the end. As I said, at least it is moving up and not down, but it is definitely has been moving slowly for the last week or so. And then for the third Haslab campaign, the Ghostbusters Proton Pack, Spangler's Proton Pack, Hasbro actually just had a live stream for that one today, and that one is moving quite nicely. It's their best performing Haslab campaign out of the three. It has already reached its minimum goal of 7,000 backers. It did that about a week ago, and just this morning it reached 9,000 backers, which was needed for the first stretch goal. So in today's live stream, they went on and announced the second stretch goal. And, you know, I'm not going to go into full details, but basically it looks like you can put some stuff on the back, so it looks like it's caked in marshmallow. The previous one had like slime, so just some add-ons that you can do. I think there's some other things included as well, but that was the main gist, is the marshmallow topping, I guess you could say, for stretch goal number 2. Now, stretch goal number 2 requires 11,000 backers, and as I'm filming this, the campaign is currently at 9,646 backers. As I said, it just broke the 9,000 mark this morning or late last night, and so now it's moving on to its next goal, and it has over 20 days left until this particular campaign ends. Now, speaking of Ghostbusters, they also revealed a new 6-inch Plasma Series 2-pack from the new Afterlife movie. So I do want you, if you've not seen the movie and you don't want spoilers for the movie, you may want to fast forward a few minutes past this segment, because this 2-pack does contain spoilers. However, I also want to warn you, this is a Target exclusive 2-pack, and it has already started to hit Target shelves. So if you happen to be wandering into the Target, your local Target, and into the toy aisle, you may end up seeing this one. So again, this does contain movie spoilers. The movie came out this past weekend. I've seen mixed reviews on it. Overall, I think it'll probably be pretty good. You know, to me, really, the first Ghostbusters was the best Ghostbusters. I didn't really like the second one that much, and the all-female one was okay, but it wasn't fantastic. So I definitely think this, it probably, in my view, is not going to be as good as the original, but I think it's probably maybe the best sequel that we've seen to date yet for the Ghostbuster franchise. But this 2-pack, which is not, even though I've not seen the movie, so I was spoiled a little bit when I first saw this, but I was actually pretty well expecting this. I was not surprised in the slightest. So Phoebe Spangler, which is one of the kids, the granddaughter of Egon Spangler, you know, she's the granddaughter in the movie. Of course, played by Harold Ramis, who is no longer with us, the actor. So, but they did, using, I'm assuming in the movie, with special effects and everything, were able to actually bring him into the movie as a ghost. And so that is what this 2-pack is representing. Phoebe Spangler in her Ghostbuster outfit with a proton pack and such, and you know, she comes with a proton beam and a PK reader, and she has a chess piece, which I guess has some significance in the movie, a connection, I guess, maybe to her grandfather, and also a jar of molds and spores like Egon would always have in his lab. So, and then the second figure, of course, is Egon himself as a ghost, which is mostly done with translucent plastic. And again, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know exactly how this plays out, but I'm guessing that he is able to come back and see them as a ghost. A reason why I wasn't surprised is because we see this more and more as the special effects technologies get better and better. We see them bringing back actors who are no longer in the land of the living. We've seen them do it in Star Wars and things like that. And being one of the big things about this Afterlife movie is just the reuniting of the original team. So to me, it made perfect sense that they would find some way to get Egon in there as well, even though technically the actor is no longer living. So I don't know if it plays out well or what, but because again, I haven't seen it, and I probably won't until it comes out on home release. But if you've seen it, please feel free to share your thoughts about the movie in the comment section below. But as I said, this 2-pack is a Target store exclusive. It is not available online at this time, but reports have already started coming in. They actually started coming in before Hasbro actually officially announced this set during the live stream, that they were showing up on the shelves of Target. On the McFarlane toy front, I just wanted to share these new official images that were released this weekend for all 4 of the DC Multiverse Gotham Knights figures. So previously we had seen the Red Hood and the Nightwing figure, which I've already started to see release overseas. And then last week they released a teaser image showing all 4 figures. But now we have the detailed images. Now these figures have not yet gone up for pre-order any place, but I suspect probably sometime this week, maybe this weekend for Black Friday or such, they will probably go up. But again, we do now have the official images for all 4 figures, again, based on the upcoming Gotham Knights video game. And the 4 figures include, of course, Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin. And then finally, for the big news of the day, Super 7 has finally revealed their 5th wave of ThunderCats Ultimates figures, and these are available for pre-order as I'm recording this on the Super 7 website, but should be going up for pre-order everywhere. Probably by the time you're watching this, they'll be up available everywhere. But the figures, there's 4 figures in the wave. Now, I will tell you that originally, based on information I had seen, there was actually going to be 5 figures in this wave and a vehicle. And it looks like the figure and one of the figures and the vehicle were held back. I'm guessing that is what was delaying this wave from being revealed, because this wave was actually going to be revealed like over a week ago and go up for pre-order about a week ago or so. And then again, a couple of different times, Super 7 had said the reveal was going to come, and it kept getting pushed. So I'm guessing it's because of that figure. And while I'm not going to tell you what the figure is, it will tell you that I believe it would be a character that likely would have a gun for a weapon, and being that Warner Brothers is the license holder for ThunderCats, and this is purely just my speculation, but I'm wondering if they didn't run into some issues. You know, there's been indications that Warner Brothers no longer allows guns to be included with their action figure brands. So, you know, any action figure that is part of their, you know, they own the license for, they haven't been letting weapons be included. So that includes things like DC Comics and stuff. So again, that's the word that's been going around for, you know, almost a year now, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. You wouldn't think it would apply to something like this, being, you know, this is an online only, essentially geared to adults, but you never know with corporations like Warner Brothers. You know, it's possible they had some issues with the figure being included with the gun. Again, that's just my speculation, but that's the only thing I could think of for what was causing the delays of this wave being revealed to begin with, and then why seemingly that one figure in the vehicle kind of went along with that figure were held back from this wave. But as it is, the wave has 4 figures, and one, of course, is that evil Lion-O, which is, you know, the red Lion-O, which we all knew was coming based on the tease they put out, you know, over a week ago. But the other 3 figures in the wave, so Vulture Man, which I told you guys was coming in one of the previous news videos, is probably the one I'm most excited about. He's one of my favorite mutants. So we are getting Vulture Man in this wave. And then also in this wave, we are getting from the Berserkers, the character Hammerhead, or as I think he was originally called, Hammer Hand. He's listed as Hammerhead now, but I'm pretty sure even in the description, I think they call him Hammerhead Hand. So I'm not sure what, maybe copyright issue, maybe they lost the copyright to Hammerhand. I don't know. But he is in this wave, and then Bengali, one of the later ThunderCats, is also rounding out this wave. So there you go. That's the 4 figures in the wave. And overall, I would say it's a pretty solid wave. I know some people aren't super happy with, you know, the repaint of Lion-O, a red Lion-O, but, you know, it is an actual character from the TV series. It wasn't they just decided to paint him red. It is actually something we saw in the animated series. And, you know, it is a way for them, I'm sure, to save some money on the line. Originally, again, this wave was going to have 5 figures, I'm pretty sure. So this would have, you know, Lion-O would have been kind of just the extra figure in the wave. But you know, for whatever reason, they had to hold one back. And so, you know, for me, I'll probably end up getting Lion-O anyway. I'll just get all 4 at the same time. But definitely it's the other 3 in the wave, especially the Vulture-Man, that are the most exciting to me. And as I said, these are available for pre-order now on Super 7. And probably by the time you're watching this video, they'll be available at places like both Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, both of which are sponsors to the websites and channel. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below, and like this video if you're so inclined. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Again, I don't know if I'll be doing any more videos this week. It kind of depends on how much news comes out between now and Thanksgiving. With the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, it is probably going to start to slow down, but you never know. It definitely has not been a slow year overall. Next month, you know, we will be getting some Marvel news, Marvel Legend news. I believe we're actually going to get the full reveal of the Doctor Strange wave, believe it or not, next month. I believe that is on tap for next month. So, but I definitely should be talking to you before the end of the month, I would think. So, even though it's about a week left, I would definitely imagine I'll get at least one more video this month out. But if I by chance don't talk to you before the end, before Thanksgiving, hope you all have a great Thanksgiving out there. Stay safe, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.